Well, sneezing season
Well done, Carl.
is here with millions of Aussies suffering from allergies as spring sets in.
We're all feeling it, aren't we? Now, new research has found that surprising places allergens hide in your own homes.
Allergens?
So what can we do about it? Pollen expert Dr. Kira Hughes joins us live now. Doc, good morning
Doc.
to you. Good to see you. So what are these new findings telling us?
Yeah, so it's really surprising for a lot of people to know that even when you're inside, you're unfortunately not safe from pollen. The research that I've conducted with Zyrtec found that after swabbing a couple of homes across Sydney, there were high amounts of allergens in openings in the home, like around windowsills and even entrances to fireplaces, which shows that that's how they could potentially be getting inside the house. But they even found pollen around other areas like furniture and toys as well.
It was like clockwork this week when I woke up on Monday morning. I was just straight away clogged and I felt irritated. What is the best way of kind of working your way through it?
There's a lot of different ways that you can prevent hay fever when spring rolls around. Unfortunately, it's unavoidable. You can do a couple of things. You can check a pollen forecast. There's a couple available across different states. It will tell you the potential warnings. If it's going to be a high pollen day, you can take medication if you suffer from hay fever. And if you do need to go outside, I recommend wearing a face mask because it can prevent you from breathing in any allergens that are potentially going to clog up your airways.
Well, we know kids pick up all kinds of germs wherever they go, but it turns out they also carry allergy triggers as well. Is that right?
Yes, as we know, when the weather gets nicer, we want to spend more time outside, and that involves, you know, wanting to play outside in the grass and in the mud. And unfortunately, kids can pick up a lot of different allergens in different ways. They get attached to their clothes, their hair, their hands, and even muddy shoes as well. And when you're coming back inside the home, that could potentially spread around pollen or mold spores to multiple different places, and then could potentially trigger your allergens even when you think you're safe inside.
How does it actually work? I've never heard this explained. Why does it have that physical reaction?
It's basically similar to how you would have an allergic reaction to eating food. It's basically your body thinks that the pollen is bad for you, so it's trying to do different things to get it out of your system. Like if it's in your nose, it's sneezing to try and force it out of there, producing mucus as well to also try and force it out of there. And even when like your eyes get itchy and runny, the itchiness is because of irritation, and then they get all watery because the tears are also trying to wash it out as well. So your body thinks that it's trying to do the right thing, but it doesn't.
You know what's also interesting about that is a lot of those symptoms you just outlined there are very similar to the common cold, right, or even the flu. So how do you differentiate between allergies and a virus or a cold?
Yeah, so YouGov recently did a study of over 1,000 parents through Zyrtec, and while the majority of them were able to identify those symptoms like runny nose and itchy eyes in their kids, about 2/3 of them immediately thought it was from a common cold as opposed to something like hay fever, because there is a lot of crossover. So the main thing to look for is the sign of a fever. If there is a fever, it means that there's some kind of infection, which could be from a virus like the common cold. Whereas hay fever, you don't get a fever. So if there's no fever, very likely going to be hay fever. It can also depend on the duration of symptoms too. If they last for weeks on end with no sign of stopping, then it's very likely going to be from allergies.
Can I ask you something? You seem like a very lovely lady and very knowledgeable about this subject, but I have noticed one thing about you. I don't want to cause any offence. It looks to me like you have a party hand and a work hand.
Yes, I noticed that too, the blue nail polish on one of the hands.
Oh, yes, thank you. Well, we are going into spring, so I figured I'd do some pastel colours as well. And I do try to wear, you know, sometimes floral outfits as well. So
hey! Aren't you kooky? I love it. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're a legend. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us today.
Awesome, thank you.
There you go.